come on. One bullet left. Clip that shit.
Some grinding things in this game are so easy and some are impossible. Like you literally have to click every spell every single time, and you have to go up here and touch and click. I'm too impatient. I just threw 800,000 rocks, bro. How can I not be too impatient right now? I'm exhausted.
Busy looking at you as a Ninja Turtle. I forgot to answer her. Do I have to do this whole bullshit over again? God damn it, Ninja Turtle! Oh god, I gotta do this all over again? No! K. Caralia, damn you and your Ninja Turtle friends! You've cost me precious minutes at the most unskippable part of the game!
YouTube's like...
I need you to believe in yourself.
Okay, yeah, I believe in myself.
Isn't that better? Isn't that better? Don't you feel better? Don't you feel a lot better now? Don't you feel good? Don't you feel better? Do you feel better?
So much better.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Do I look better?
Give it to me, and I'll do what you should have did 10 minutes ago.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What was that for? You prick! Oh, you just kicked the shit out of that squirrel. Oh! Oh, shit!
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you
God,
fight
brutal!
him.
I mean, it seems like a slight overreaction, I'm not gonna lie. Just saying. God.
I thought it was gonna be like a little nudge in the other direction, like, hey, don't bite me.
You were
God.
incorrect. Do. High quality. Hello, bienvenue, welcome. Unfortunately, the audio is a little crazy. I need to fix it. Also, for some reason, the game is too small for my screen. I make it a little bigger to fit. Also, hello. Hello. I close the game now. Maybe it don't get deleted. Maybe everything will be okay. Ah! Maybe every little thing gonna be alright. Said, baby, don't worry about a thing. Oh, that's loud. Let me make that less loud. That is less loud. Hey, Dets. Pour drink the poisonous. You remember where we were in the run. Tor is poisoned. I need to get him a potion. Oh god, Detro is such a good amendment to the nickname. Fuck, I think that's gotta be it. So, just a quick reminder, it is pinned into the top, but just for those who need to be reminded, what does winning the game as an 8-year-old mean, or an 8-year-old recessive, repulsive? I'm in a recession. Creatively, enthusiastically, chemically. No ribbons, because there was nothing in the game to say that the ribbons were anything other than a very weak armor item. No running from battles. Why would I run from a battle? That's stupid. No red mages or black belts. If I wanted a fighter, I'd play a fighter. If I wanted a magic user, I'd play a magic user. Why would I want someone who's a little bad at both? My 8-year-old brain said. No black belts. They seem pretty weak. I had no idea that eventually they turned into the unkillable monsters they are. You have to open every chest. Why wouldn't you open every chest? There's gold in there. No grinding. I don't want to do it. Use spells like you don't know that they're broken. That means Temper and Saber are back on the menu, boys. No items in battle. There's nothing in the rules or anything to indicate that the items do anything other than be equipped as weapons and armor. So no heal staffs, no Zeus gauntlets. You can still wear them, but I can't use them as an item. No tents or cabins or houses. I never used them when I was a kid. I don't know why. It would have made the game so much easier. And I have to finish the game in the intended order. That means I can't do the ice cave before the volcano. And no bracelets. I never knew that bracelets were armor for weak characters. I was just like, what do I want a bracelet for? Stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I was like, wow, these bracelets, you could sell them for a lot of money. That's what I was thinking. The last time we made it all the way up to the Marsh Cave, we explored the northern part of the continent. I can speak. I'm going to turn the volume down on this just a little more. If the volume is so low that you guys are like, I can't even hear it, then tell me, and I'll put it up. So now we have to go back to the Marsh Cave, but I don't have anything, so I need to sort of restock up on some stuff, because again, I can't grind for nada. Now, part of me is just like, I can let Tor die, and, you know, just go get some potions and some more tents up here, which is what I'll be doing. I'll be monitoring use of Temper and Saber to ensure compliance. You fucking better. We will be looking through all the spells and just going based on their description. So that means a lot of wasted energy on like zap and things like that. Then you're like, this is a spell that kills everything. That's awesome. I'm also not going to metagame through the idea of like, oh, well, obviously I'm going to need this spell for chaos because I know because I've beaten chaos. I will be using no such artificial acknowledgement. 8-year-old Obbs would have fast-forwarded if he had an emulator. But nice try. Let's get 5 cure potions, 5 tents. Why am I buying tents? I can't use tents. Just like, ugh. Yeah. Why am I buying tents? I don't need tents. See, even I'm not immune to falling victim to my own frivolity. People. You'd like to speak to my manager? He's right here. Plunge, somebody would like to talk to you about how I'm awesome and they're really enjoying the run so far. Potion grinding is a game highlight. I told you, just pushing the, if you had a remote where you could just hold the rapid fire button and put it under like a heavy book or a chair or something, that was your potions right there. Of course, back then you're just like, oh my god, this will take 3 days to get this in here. We just have sabers, iron, wooden, fire, no lightning. We're doing great. Hey, Fleeps, I'm happy to have a pesty stream while I eat dinner for once. Yeah. Well, you can thank your online boyfriend for that.
I'm gonna suck your dick like I'm mad at it. Oh, look, your mom's here. Hi, Mom.
What a fun surprise. It is a fun surprise, and that's very sweet of you, Plunge, but you also have to remember that doing this to Fleecy is a crime. Exposing them to something non-consensually like this is pretty terrible, and you need to be stopped. So I'm just going to make some runs to the Earth Cave. My plan is to go to the top, explore everything there, then to go to the bitty bottom and explore everything there. It's a great plan. I have to undo... Does that mean the NES Advantage was used as a VCR clicker? You're a funny guy, Detro! The real anxiety for this run... Do I have the harm spell? I do. Real anxiety for me for this run is going to be that the not saving, not using tents and cabins. Oh, Muck! My old friend Muck. Aha! Not so tough when I'm not at level 2, huh, you fuck? I also have to remember that I'm not in level 2 here anymore. I can actually, like, maybe survive. Oh. What a concept. Oh boy. He said too soon. Nice. Alright, wow. Look at all this space. There must be so many amazing things in here, like a large knife. That knife is huge, man. Oh boy. Well, we had a good run. These gargoyles are going to kill me unless I can get this Fire 2 spell off. Fire 2. Fire 2. Fire 2. Whoa, that's a big hit. Thank you. Uh-oh. Now I am all out of Fire 2 spell. What's in here? Oh god. Oh god, it's more terribly horrifying, awful, no good, very bad people. Ah! Oh, Zap is stunned! It's a stunning strike. Please! Ah, money.
Hit
See?
yourself hard, because I'm gonna suck your dick like I'm mad at it. Oh, look! Your mom's here. Hi, Mom. What a fun surprise.
Get everyone aboard the hype train! Whoop, whoop. Hey, Volmac, welcome in. I hope you're doing well on this... What day is it? Whatever day it is, I hope you're doing well at it. And thank you for the continued support. Like I've said to Plunge, I think it's a sign of a deeper dysfunction that might need to be addressed by a professional at some point. But for now, you know, thanks. You're like, oh good, you're actually playing the game. Yes.
I don't need money. I don't even like it.
I just wanna throw it away. Boss! Thank you for my Twitch pennies. Ah, when they sprinkle against my body, they feel so good. Yeah, because Slick is like a slick name for a thief. Like, hey, what's up? My name is Slick, the thief. I think a thief was named Slick in the Quest for Glory series, which is where I got the idea from. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, no. I don't have any more group spells left. Oh, no. This could be a paralyzing descent into destruction. Slick is down. I repeat. Slick is down. Not so slick now, are ya, buddy? Ha ha! He's dead. My male character's Jack. Would you say that when they were using their abilities to hit people, they were going under a Jack attack? Ba-da-da! A lot of this game is just going to be walking back and forth from places where I might be inappropriately low-leveled still. Oh boy, this is not good. See you, Rosa. We're doing great, Zap. This was a great idea to go to the Marsh Cave. Everything is fine, and we're gonna live forever. Everyone's dead. I'm carrying their bodies. I have no magic left. You're fine. Drink this potion. If you die, I can't carry all three of you. Think of that. Oh God, we're both poisoned. I feel the sickness coursing through. Why did I heal him? I could have just brought him back to life. Whatever. Oh well. And Cheapo Obsessive would absolutely go all the way back to the starting city. Not only for the cheap inn, but for the very cheap resurrection. Level 8! Being Pesty's parents while hearing him yell like this in the basement while they're being boomers upstairs. In my defense, it was... Oh, this might be bad. This could be it. Ha ha! All of that work in the Marsh Cave for nothing. And we're back, folks. This is what a no-tent existence was like, baby! I just have to correct you there slightly, Fleecy. I was cool. I had a little TV in my bedroom. So I got to play at my own discretion. We had the Nintendo on the family TV for a little bit, and then once oh no. Great. God, it's a great ogre. I know. Just when you were like, I didn't think Obsessive could get any fancier. Well, you know. That's me, fancy-cessive TV in his room at an age that was probably too young for him to have it pulsive. One TV for the TV, one TV dedicated for the video games. Aw, yeah. See, I think you had it right. It's like, go down to the basement and watch your silly kid shows. The upstairs is for adult programs only. Oh, no. Zap is stunned. Everyone is stunned. Go, Slick, go! Oh, Zap is dead. Oh, God. Oh, no, everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. 4 brothers, all troublemakers, Fleecy. I don't know your brothers, but I know they're troublemakers. You know why? because they're Canadian. All Canadian men are well-intentioned but ultimately troublemakers. Ooh, I knew the Marsh Cave was going to be a bloodbath. It was just I should have just gone to the inn and saved with my 2 dead people. But no, Cheapskate McGee over here was like, I got an idea. Blame Canada, blame Canada. Their men are hardy and strong, and their women like it long. Blame Canada. There's both of my Fire 2 spells. No choice, though. This is an ugly encounter. This encounter's ugly encounter time. Lacey's got 4 brothers, and they'll kick you in your druthers. Blame Canada. Burn the spider! Burn it! A large knife. There's gonna be a lot of really dead repetitive spots in this game because of the no cabins. Astos is gonna be, well, he actually won't be too bad. Because I'm not going to be super picky about, like, not... If Astos kills somebody, I'm not going to reset the run. Normally, I would do that because of my OCD. Oh, boy, now we're done. Do I have any Fire 2 left? I don't. Well, this was a good run. Sleep, scorpions. Sleep. Will the magic of the sleep spell actually work? Holy shit. I did not have surviving a scorpion encounter on my bingo card for today. But here we are. Finally, some power. And I'm not dropping the weapons because I need cash. Because again, I am not grinding. I'm just exploring. Oh boy, here we go. Time for Stunlock the game. They're not even a real country anyway. Did you know that 820% of all Canada's residents are like right near their border because they're like, OMG, the US is so close, we wish we could be them, we want to be so close to them? That's true. That's what my brother says. He works at Valvoline. And he knows the truth. You can't listen to the guys on TV. They don't know. Don't kill me. Thank you for not killing Zap. Hold on, Zap. The no running absolutely adds a distinct flavor of suck to this run. Especially when, in the early game, when your magic users run out of shit, and you're just like, that's all you got? And they're like, yeah, that's all I got. Why are you being a dick about it? Ugh, and look how far behind my poor Black Wizard is. Oh my god. Learn your lesson, just go into the inn, you fool. Stay alive, Slick! And go! See, I'm a learning robot. Alright, what do I need? I need potions! I need more potions. I need 3 more pures. Is it true when you walk to someone from Nanuet, their accent is way off. Oh, God. I don't even know where that is, but it sounds like they would have like a totally crazy accent. They wouldn't even be like, eh? They'd be like, and you're like, and I'm like, uh-huh. Ridiculous. I will say I would want to fill up all of my spell slots, but that seems more of a thing that a grinder would do. And I'm not a grinder. Oh no, Plunge, is it official? They've officially taken Plunge. They're like, we've got him, sir. We've got the Plunge. Alright, a couple more magic spells. Well, maybe one more magic spell. In this run, I don't metagame, so I don't know that Lightning 2 is really good against the wizards. So I have no reason to buy it yet. But I do know Harm 2 is nice. And I will throw in one more Asave. Okay, so again, I have to approximate if I was the 8-year-old sort of doing this. So we're gonna look for Final Fantasy 1 NES manual. And we're going to look for the spells. The spells are on... They're all the way at the end. Page 78. All right. So we're looking at black magic. And we're saying... I'm not mathing. I'm trying to be realistic. So I'm looking at these spells, and I'm just going by the description that's in the original Final Fantasy manual. I don't know that Lock 2 is bullshit. Okay? So I'm just looking at the spells. Fire 2, all enemies. Good. Lightning 2, all enemies. Lock 2, more powerful than Lock spell, making them easier to hit. Similar to Sleep, one enemy becomes comatose. Does not work on some enemies. I would take a hold spell, and I would try and use it on a boss. That is me. But I don't know if I'd buy anything yet. I would save that for Astos, if I knew Astos was a fight, which I don't, so I'm not going to get it yet. But I already saved, so we're back to the Marsh Cave, and we're still exploring the Marsh Cave. We don't know what's going on in there. Did I buy more potions? I did. I remembered something, you guys. Thankfully, the short sword makes me a little more stronger good when it comes to this stuff. Also, I can play without the zips if you want. Do you guys want me to do this at regular speed? Because I can do that for you. Oh, plebes, I have a real not healthy relationship with Animal Crossing. That probably would not be a great idea. Ah, oh, down goes Rosa. We have a Rosa down. I mean, look, if I ever do, get it? Do. If I ever do a Nintendo Game Boy A to Z, I have to do Pokemon, because that's where it came from. And, you know, I'm just saying. Oh, I fucked it up. Fuck! I accidentally used a cabin. Well, it's only hit point. And I only had the one cabin because I picked it up in a chest. I think in the future what I'm gonna do is I'll just use the cabins right next to town after I've like fully rested. If I pick up a tent or a hotel or something like that, just so I don't accidentally use it again. Because I don't want that to happen again. Down goes Slick. He's paralyzed, and he's dead. So the problem now is that I was sort of like, I would have been in the Marsh Cave. So the run is already compromised by my own inability to use the menu. Man, there's so many group encounters. This is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Gonna be a lot of tour carrying the load here while everyone else is dead around him. Hi, yeah, it's me. I've got 3 dead people to raise. Thanks. Thank you. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have any other things, so that's fine. Boy, these guys really hit like trucks, huh? The hardest thing to do is to undo the muscle memory instant twitch of like, save, save, save. Like, it's just ingrained in your head. It's a good thing I've got my lucky loot. Exploring in the Marsh Cave. Hey, Zap is level 8. Nothing up here. Much easier without encounters, eh, Volmec? Rosa's level 8. We are leveling up. Okay, nothing to see here. Auditing done? I didn't know you were an accountant, Fleecy. If I'm here, it'll either be for a good reason or a bad one. Ugh. What's in this room? This is the hardest part. It's like knowing that there's nothing anywhere, and I'm still going here anyway. That's what hurts. It's like, let's see what's in this chest. Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Aw, man! I'm an insurance broker now. Fuck. Buy, sell. You're like, hey, Obsessive, have you ever thought about how you could die at any time? Well, I have. Come into my office. Hey, Obsessive, have you ever thought about how life hangs in a fragile balance and one moment everything you know could end immediately and those that you love can be left with nothing forever? Step into my office. Well, now I am. Aren't you worried that thing's gonna give you cancer? Aren't you worried about that thing giving you cancer? Well, I am now. What's in all these rooms? Nothing! Nothing's in all these rooms, but now that I've explored, I no longer have to check them again. Metagaming. Oh! Depends on who you ask. To the person that has cancer, yes. To the cancer itself, which theoretically is some form of a living organism-ish, no. Cancer's like, I'm good, bro. Why are you trying to mess with me? All I'm trying to do is live. That's a lot of wolves. Iron armor. Aw, man, I'm gonna be invincible. I'm running a little low on supplies. And I'm running a lot of low on magic. So I'm gonna go replenish my batteries and then come back, having explored all these spaces, so I know what's what. I'm smart. God, those skeletons don't give shit. Oh, good. More gargoyles that will murder me. Can I put them to sleep, I wonder? Let's find out. Ow. Ow. Yeah, short sword, what's up? Ineffective. Do gargoyles sleep? Well, yeah, they do. Good to know. Sleep, man. Low-key OP. Saving that harm, too, in case I get a giant zombie battle out of nowhere. Getting jumped by a bunch of dice. Oh boy, here we go. Don't stunlock me forever. Thank you. See how long it takes to get unstunned by one of those dudes? Brutal. That was a very... Don't jinx it. So far, that was a very successful run to the Marsh Cave. Because nobody died, ... Yeah. Nobody died, made a lot of money. This is the game, man. Without, like, just grinding and knowing where you have to go and what's next. You just had to play this way. I don't know that there's a difference between fire and lightning, so I have no need for him to buy a new spell. Neither of them can do 4th level spells yet. Oh, well, they can. Would I buy a 4th level spell? I would go look. I would go look. I'd be like, what are these 4th level spells all about? And I know I'd see Pure and be like, whoa, that's pretty dope. And then I'd see Fear. And I'm like, hold the phone. What's Fear all about? Causes the enemies to run away in terror. That seems cool. Anti-ice damage and anti-mute spell. All cool options, but for $4,000? I don't think so. I would see what they have for old Zappa-Lappa-Ding-Dong. Sleep 2, which is a stronger version of Sleep, just for one enemy. I would see Fast. Raises agility, nullifies slow, and increases rate of weapon 2 times. I don't know if I would understand what that means. Confuse will randomly attack themselves. Most powerful sleep spell. That's the Sleep 2 description. Most powerful sleep spell. What does that mean? We don't know. And then Ice 2, which I would grab now, because I would see an AoE damage spell and I would take it. Just need enough to go to the inn, save my game. And then back to the marsh cave. Back. Problem is that all the harm spells for the undead are tied to the cure spells, and I need the cure spells as a last ditch just in case. What would I do? Would I go... No, I'd go over. I know me. I'd go over, and I'd grid pattern out that way. Can't run away. They're very resistant to physical attacks, which means I have to burn a fire spell, which sucks. But it's scum and I can't run, so what are you gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explore a bunch of rooms. Oh, they're stunned. It's a stunning attack. There's another Fire 2 opportunity. Don't you kill Slick. Slick is gonna level up. Someday Slick will be the chief thief. Whatever that means. Gotta wait for that bat to get out of the way. That piece of shit bat just standing right in front of the door being like, oh, did you want to go here? Did you want to go here? Do you want to go here? Another scum attack. Jeez Louise, they're just whittling through all of my AoE spells. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Money in here, if I remember correctly. Yep. That's row 1 done. The worst part of this is that I am going to have to invoke my own death, because I know I'm here looking for a crown. I don't know about hot tile encounters yet. So I will reach the crown room and be like, oh boy, a crown. And then I'll see wizards, and I won't know that they're the early game version of Go Fuck Yourself. A house! And nothing. There we go. So as a reminder, I will use the house after I've already used a copper thing. I don't know what that is. It's apparently armor, but I'm gonna sell it. All I know is I can sell it. I cannot make myself have the knowledge that there are hot tiles. So I have to go under the assumption that I'm just here to find the crown. And I don't know what a hot tile is, and I don't know that the wizards are there waiting to kill me. I have to take I have to take the kill. I have to take one for the team. But then moving forward, I will know where everything is. I'd be like, ooh, what's this? This seems cool. I will lend myself the benevolence of healing up before this massacre. Thank God it's only 2. I'll say, are they undead? They look undead. And I'll say, can I put them to sleep? And I'll be like, wow, they hit hard. Can I put them to sleep? The answer is no. Oh boy, I'm not doing a lot of damage. Oh no, they're not undead. Oh! Attack, attack. Nobody is. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna ice to them. Because that's the only one I got left. Not bad damage. Got one. Ooh. Flick is very lucky that he is not dead. Ice! That was a very lucky win. But now the real fun part is, can you get out of the Marsh Cave without dying? Because I can't run. It's so easy when you can just run. But again, nobody has any magic left. So it's not going to be pretty. Especially if I run into a thing of not mucks but sludge, the yellow ones, I'm going to need a critical hit. This is not great, but I do have harm, which is good. Undead, okay. Slime, not so much. Thank you, Plunge. I will take your advice to heart. Well, why'd you have to go and jinx me, Plunge? Huh? So the only way to do damage to these guys physically, I think, is with a critical hit. So we're just hoping for a crit. Hoping for a crit. Hoping for a crit. Hoping for a crit. While we're waiting for a critical strike. I'm gonna keep my eyes open just because I would like Rosa. They don't do a ton of damage, they're just very durable. So I would like to cure Tor and definitely keep him alive on account of he's 30. Let's get out of the cave before we start prognosticating about what the future holds. God fucking damn it. Yeah. Who? Knock it off. We're not rolling. I say we're rolling. Hey, leave her alone. What'd you say, fuckboy? Leave her alone. You have no reason to... Yeah. Who? Yeah. You want to go, bro? Bye-bye, Slick. Bye-bye, Slick. Ba-da-ba-da. Don't die, Rosa. Please. Thank you for attacking Tor. Do not attack Rosa. Thank you. Just in case, because the reason I need to keep Rosa alive is because if I run into well, it's not Geist. It's okay. It's just spiders. Spiders are fine. I don't mind spiders. If I run into a pack of zombies and it's only one guy and they stun lock me, it's all over. But for now, it seems like everything's gonna be okay. Let's save here, and it's just so much cheaper to resurrect them up here. We'll get on a boat. We're on a motherfucking boat. Look at me, raising people from the dead. Can't you see how strong we be when we're on a motherfucking boat? Alright, let's sell some shit. We got some shit to sell. Saber, wooden staff, and of course some chain armor and a copper bracelet. Because I don't know that it's worth something. What do I give a shit? Give me 2 gold for this wooden staff, please. Thank you. $1,000, look at that. 500 gold pieces for a pesky piece of copper. Eh. I wouldn't buy any more 4th level spells. I think I'm fine. I'm just exploring now. Would I buy a 4th level spell? No. Because I don't know Astos is a bad guy yet. So I would just, you know, bring him the crown. Alright, 99 potion. Gonna be a good day, folks. Let's heal up here. And let's go bring... We have... So, what should I do? I don't know what I would... would I continue exploring the Marsh Cave? Or would I bring the crown to Astos first? What do you think? You tell me. I'll do whatever you guys think, unless you're all in a coma, in which case I'll decide on the sperm of the moment. My gut is telling me that my dumb face... Nah, my gut is telling me that my dumb face would go back to the Marsh Cave. Did I get any more pure potions? I don't think I did. I did not. I did not procure any more potions of purification. It doesn't count as grinding if I'm just an idiot. Oof. I'm telling you, man, those zombies will fuck up your day. They got the jump on us, sir. Oh, God, not the jump. Next thing you know, they're gonna have the bump. And then the rump. Before you know it, they'll have pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump. I like the mages with a pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump. I like the mages with a pumps and a bump. Pumps and a bump. Pumps and a bump. Ba-na-la. What else is in this cave, I wonder? So we went down 3 rows. Oh boy. Don't fuck me up. Please. Thank you. We're in 3 rows. We stopped at the wizard's door. Don't kill Slick. Level 10. Okay, so we check there. What's here? More gold! Don't kill Slick. Thank you. The nerve. Although it is very silly having my thief in the 2nd position before he's a ninja. Because as a ninja, he has actual defense. But as a thief, he's basically cannon fodder. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Alright, now this is going to be the most frustrating thing. The door is locked with the mystic key, and I would check both. I'm a dummy. Hey, Plungy, did Fleebs ever find the mystic key in those games you're doing? I don't know, I got her the loot. Literally the thing she needs at the very end of the game. It is a lucky loot, though, so she's got that going for her. All these doors are locked by the mystic key. Muck! Oh, fuck, it's Muck! Oh, fuck, it's Muck! Let me guess, it's locked by the mystic key. What a fucking surprise. Oh boy. That is a lot of werewolves. Good thing they don't like ice, ice, baby. Boom, 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 doom, da doom, doom. Ice, ice, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, yo, stop. It's a cave made of marsh now. Everything's so slimy and grody. I can't think of anything that rhymes with marsh now. It's nice to have a few spells at my disposal. It does make traversing in a non-cowardly way much easier. Little harm spell. No harm there. Now, I have no knowledge that Astos is going to be a bad guy, but he is in a castle in the middle of nowhere, and he seems kind of sketch. So, I'm going to save before I go bring him the crown. Because I'm not an idiot. I think, what would an idiot do in this situation? And if an idiot would do that thing, I do not do that thing. So here's the real sticky part. This represents the first place in the game where you really want to just throw down a quick tent or a castle, a quick tent, something. Because he's gonna rub you out of existence. But you don't know that. Because you're like, I'm gonna return the crown. That's what I'm gonna do. And he goes, ha, 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 ha. I am Astos, king of the dark elves. I have Matoya's crystal, and you shall give me that crown. Now. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, 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 oh. What, am I gonna fight this little... Oh, God, that doesn't look like what he looked like before. Attack. I don't know. I can't min-max this and know that the mute spell is really powerful against him. Why would I know that? I don't. But I'm going to fight him. And if I can't beat him after a couple times, in my brain I'll go, I should go buy the hold spell. Or maybe the sleep 2 spell. Maybe that'll work. But right now, I'm just going to try and ice to him to death. Because I'm going to say, that's my most powerful spell. Oh god, my fighter just got killed in one hit. What the hell is going on? Oh god, Slick is slowed. He's getting stupider by the second. Oh, critical hit from Rosa. That is unusual. Alright, Fire 2. Zap is coming in clutch here, man. Look at Zap single-handedly taking down the ass man. And look, you get a level up because of that. You deserve it. I'm not going to put you in the front position because that's suicide. But good for you. So Tor's dead. And I got a ball made of crystal. That belongs to that cringy witch in the cave who was like, I can't see. Help me, I can't see. That's what she said. She literally goes, I have to use all of my powerful spells because I have absolutely no physical damage with this current configuration. I am absolutely fighting for my life. There we go. I will save, however. Oh god, maybe I won't. Maybe Astos will have another shot at me. Holy shit. Look at this fucking bloodbath I just ran into. That was very lucky. Holy shit. So far nobody's cast a spell on me. So my inclination would be, well, why do I need to buy a mute spell? Nobody's casted any magic on me. But also part of me would be like, well, mute is just a dope spell to have. Why wouldn't I get it? At some point before I do leave through the canal, I will have to fill up the rest of my first level magic, because my OCD would not let me have her have an open spot. Even though I wouldn't know the power of ruse, so I don't know what the other spell is, but I wouldn't get that. Anyway, let's go see what Matoya's up to. Oh boy! What's this crystal do when I give it back to her? Where'd I go? Oh, where's the ship? I'm a simple creature. I find it's a secret to a long life. A life of simplicity. And we're back. Yeah, I got this treasure stuff already. The prince needs herb? I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Oh, I can see! And then immediately after, you have no more business here. Go! Get out! But I just gave you your vision back. I don't give a shit. Get out of here, fool. That is all the imps. So many imps. Too many imps, too many imps. Too many imps, so many imps. Too many imps. Oh, it's a shark.
It's a shark. It's a shark. Na, 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 na. So everyone has new dialogue after you do this. Snore, snore, snore. Oh, this herb will release the prince from Astos' curse. Look, he is waking. Is this a dream? Are you the light warriors? Is this for real? Yeah, is this for real, or is this like the time you told me my parents were dead? So, as the legend says, I give you the mystic key. Thank you. Peace will return to Elfland. I feel fine now. Thank you. I feel fine now. I've only been sleeping for dozens and dozens of years, but now I'm good. And I have the key. It is said that there is a witch who has herbs. I believe that her name is Matoya. You don't have anything new to say? Dude, I just woke your prince up. That's all you got to say? You ain't got nothing new to say, son? Maybe it's only rumor, but I think the cause of all problems is to be found in the cave of Marsh. The prince keeps the mystic key until the coming of the light warriors. Okay. The prince is awake. Thank you so much. Finally, someone acknowledging it. The cave of Dwarf is at the west side. You already told me that already. That's not new information. This game is very odd about what it considers new information when you accomplish something versus, well. The treasure room is locked with the mystic key. Well, I've got it. Now I've got so many places I can go. A silver hammer, some money, and a copper bracer. That's what's in your treasury? After all this time? Seriously? Okay. Get a better treasury. Nah, I mean? The prince is awake. Thank you so much. Is that all they're gonna say? Let's find out. The prince must wake soon or the dark elf will dominate. Well, he did. I woke him up. The legend says an airship is buried somewhere. What? The prince must wake soon. Well, I already woke him up. Swords and armors made of silver are very powerful. I know. Oh, I still don't have a silver sword. I'm just walking around with a fucking short sword. Prince is awake. Thank you so much. I don't know if I would get a short sword or if I would... That's a very good question. There is the very expensive short sword here, or the silver sword. I would probably purchase it, knowing me. But first, I would get 5 gold pieces. Because I am a businessman. Can you wield a short sword? I wonder. Nope. Nope. So there's a bunch of mystic There's a bunch of mystic key places in the Marsh Cave and at the castle, but I'm gonna go up here first. There's one in the castle. There's also some in the Temple of Fiends. I shudder just even saying those words, but that's fine. You saying anything new? You saying anything new? No? Okay. Use that key. Inside, what you will find will be quite useful. Okay. I hope so. Iron staff. A saber. A silver knife. Oh, well. A silver knife, yes. A saber and an iron staff, not so much. What's in here? Iron armor. Already got that. An iron shield. Dope. TNT? TNT? Oh, all this shit he's already got. Well, great. So nothing. You will find things that will be useful, including, but not limited to, a silver knife. And that's it. Na, 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 na. Yeah, get that iron money, baby. What's the last spell for her to learn? Fog. Sure. Whatever. Whatever. Back to the Temple of Fiends to see what's in these hidden chests. Ba da 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 da. Finally some punch with that silver sword. Gargoyles! They've ambushed me! It's a rune sword! 3752. 3252. So not as much damage as the silver sword, but homeboy can use it. And he's 2538. Without that, he is 2028. So, hell yeah, rune sword. Oh, that reminds me. Just for ease, a wear sword? I wasn't aware of a wear sword. 3752. 3252. So same as the rune sword, but he can't equip the wear sword. Which is weird, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's all the Mystic Key stuff up here. Take that, you big creep. Sell this stuff real quick. Ooh, were you aware that the wear sword was so valuable? Go to the dwarves real quick, clean out their treasure room, then go back to the castle and the Marsh Cave. I might be cocky enough to think I can do it in one fell swoop, but I'd start with the Marsh Cave first, because that's going to be the tougher one. Came here already. I don't know if they say anything. Oh, wonderful. Nice work. Yes, yes, indeed. This TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now excuse me while I get to work. Doesn't look like you did much of anything, buddy. Cabin. An iron helmet. Thank you. Much better than my wooden helmet. Dragon sword. Comparable to the other one. I don't know what that just was. I wasn't paying attention. Another wooden helmet. Silver armor. Silver armor better for evasion. A handy bit of armor to have. A couple of wooden helmets. I prefer the evasion. Another silver knife. Okay, more shit to sell. That's essentially what it boils down to. Do you say anything different? Old Narek is a very respectable dwarf. Great. The bracelet can protect you. Again, never learned that lesson. The earth is slowly rotting. The airship guy. Have you met Smith, our blacksmith? Dwarves can see in the dark. I'm looking for a floater. With it, I bet I can float anything. Hooray! Old Narek truly is great indeed. Okay, so that's a new bit of dialogue. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm just spamming my magic because I'd like the fights to go a little faster. Cause I'm feeling pretty good about myself and the position I find myself in right now. I should probably get... Oh, here we go. So I forgot I was going to do this. Apologies. I will reset so that I'm not spamming what have yous. Let me get rid of my cabin and my houses. I do want to go and get some more pure potions. No, I'm not going to buy a cabin. My finger slipped. My fingers hurt. What's that, honey? My fingers. Oh. Well, your back's about to hurt because somebody just pulled landscaping duty. Huh. Anyone else's fingers hurt? I didn't think so. I'm poison. I'm poison. Oh, woe is me. I feel it coursing through my veins. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Love is all around me. And then the feeling grows. Then the feeling grows. If you believe in Christmas, let's see what's in these rooms. I'm sure it's going to be some really great stuff. This is some really special stuff in here. Let me tell ya. Some really, really good stuff. Well, that seems unfair. What a mean surprise. Cobras and wizards. All for a worthless piece of silver. Terrible. My thief had to die for this? A trinket of junk? This worthless piece of nothing? More cobras! Another Jesus Christ. It's been so long since I've come into these rooms, I've forgotten the reason I haven't come into these rooms is because there's nothing in here. At least nothing that you would intentionally go out of your way, with the exception of the silver bracelet, which is pretty powerful, I'm not gonna lie. But also, come on. Come on. Also, Tor, wake up. Ah, Jesus. Well, this isn't good. Everyone's fine. We're all doing great. What's in door number 4? Oh, that was the one I just came from. Literally just wasted all of the steps over again. Cool. Well, the adventures of Zap and Tor are going very well. Like, hey, buddy. They really like hitting you, huh? Okay. Another crown? Just some gold. So again, worthless. Why am I running? I can't run! I think my brain is just aced. I have to take one extra encounter now at the entrance to the cave. And I have to blow an AoE spell on it. Oh, here we go. That's a lot of poison. Show me poison. The no running and having to explore everything does certainly add a little tinge of danger to the proceedings. Although it's funny how quickly muscle memory of just like, run! Comes in, but I never was that way as a kid. Alright, one more forced encounter to make up for the one I accidentally ran away from. What a fitting death this will be. Yep. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get for being a little smart butt. When your butt is too smart and you sound like a fart, that's what you get. That's what you get when you are a smart butt. Whoa, your butt is super smart, even though you sound like you fart. That's what you get. I forgot to sell that stuff before, but now I'm super smart and I'm not a dick. So that. I will save, and I will also get rid of all of these houses. And I will return to the Marsh Cave. And I will even do that forced encounter of the wizards, even though I know it's there now. Because I'm an honest person. That was going really smooth until the wizards fucking narked me. I knew this part of the game was going to be a capital C chore. But it's really the exploration of everything. It's every square inch. Like, think of how big some of the caverns are. Think of how big the Temple of Fiends, the Water Shrine, all of that stuff is. It's pretty nuts how much of this game there really is. Don't kill Slick. Thank you. Don't kill my little thief. If only there was some kind of magical armor I could wear him. Like a bracelet of some kind that acts like regular armor but isn't. Oh well, Guess they didn't think to put something like that in the game. I'm 8 years old and I'm smart. Alright, here we go. Do this forced in. Now, I'm gonna do this forced encounter with the wizards, because I'll be like, why wouldn't I? Oh, God! I don't know that lightning tears these guys up. Slick again. Cannot survive. Brutal. Worthless piece of armor. Oh, look out, Graham! A poisonous snake! More wizards! You must fight us all to get your...
just blew myself.
Yeah, you did. You must fight us all to get your... Hold on, let me check. Silver dagger? Bet you can't wait to get your hands on this silver dagger, eh? Oh, man. We are in rough shape. Nothing in there. Have to wait for that critical hit, though. Man, Tor is getting poisoned like a motherfucker. Alright, one more Cobra attack. Oh no, it's Cobras or Wizards. Ha 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 ha. Fantastic. She would cast Fog on herself to keep herself alive. That's something I would do. Good money. Money that I'll use to bring these people back from the dead. This was such a staple of my early gameplay of just spamming the heal potions over and over and over again. Did 80... I have memory of beating this one time. My memory of this game is actually... No, don't die.
Players, right? A game for babies. You say that now, and then it's gonna get super hard, and everyone's gonna think we're
babies. There goes Rosa. Alright, so now I'm one zombie stun lock away from dying again. My memory is I beat it once. I do remember that, because I remember the fade out and all of that. My fundamental memory of this game was level grinding in the Temple of Fiends, because I didn't have the strategy. Like, I never found the Masamune when I was a kid. I never knew it was the strongest weapon. So I never found it. I had the exit spell. I could have gotten it, exited, and saved. But I would go into the Temple of Fiends, fight, you know, get my 99 things, and that would be it. I would just try and... I never made level 50 as a kid. I thought you could level forever. I never hit the level cap. So, it was just me going, someday I'll be strong enough where this will be easy. I had no idea that eventually the game would be like, nope, this is just how good we're gonna allow you to get. I've got some pretty good money. I don't have to be a cheap ass anymore. Rise Slick! Rise Rosa! Rise Zap! I need more healing potions. Apologies to everyone's ears. Lisi will be back soon. She's just making a Shirley Temple. I thought she was auditing her thing for her new mob bosses. Didn't she say that her mob bosses needed her to audit something? Unless she's auditing a Shirley Temple. Man, I could go for a Shirley Temple right about now. What are we doing? So we explored everything in the Marsh Cave. I'm just the messenger, man. I'm not here to explain her life of crime. So now we're gonna go to the castle. We're gonna... Oh, well, first, let's sell all this stuff. All this silver stuff. I hope your death was worth it for all of this silver crap that we're selling. And one silver thing, which again, I don't know that it's powerful armor. I'm just like, well, seems stupid to me. Sell. Good thing it's worth so much. It paid for you all to be brought back from the dead. More poison. By this point, I would have the money where I would buy the pure spell. That is something I would do. Image? Oh, man. A falchion. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a power staff is. I know what an iron gauntlet is, so I'll wear that. I would see what a falchion at 38.55. Nope. Back to the silver sword. Can you use this? Yes. Okay, so this is 25.38. 22.33. Sorry, falchion. Alright, so with the silver dagger, 13.29. 15.14. So higher damage, but lower accuracy. I don't need him for damage. I would sell that. Get some more stuff to sell. We're only interested in the worst viewers here. Thank you. Na, 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 na. Welcome back, Fleecy. I heard you made a Shirley Temple. Boop boop bee doop. So 23,000. It's enough money to finish off getting some spells here. Let's do that. Let's get some magic. Yes, I drink one every day for my flavor. Zap will learn Lightning 2. And the Hold spell. Rosa will learn... I still need to go back to the other place and buy some level 2 spells, but I will buy Pure right now. I don't know how powerful Fast is. I don't have any cognizant whatever of what a valuable thing it is, but I think Anti-Fire, like having an elemental resistance to something, especially if I'm going a place that has hot and cold, I'll be like, that makes sense, but I'm absolutely buying a Pure spell. And I don't know if I would ever buy a Fear spell. I would buy an Anti-Ice spell, but I'd come back here and get it. So I wouldn't get anything here. But I have the Hold spell. Okay. I've made peace with my decisions. Now I'm gonna go back and see what else I need to buy. I've opened everything mystically with the key that can be opened. Now I'm just gonna finish off my second level spells in this dusty little town here. And let me not forget... Let me not forget, he said, half forgetting, to sell my extra equipment. Ooh. Every bit counts, people. Sell that falchion. And oh, look at how much that power staff is sold for. I don't care how much damage it's worth. I'm selling that. Alright. Zap. Let's see what the level 2 spells for the Black Mage do. Ice, we know. The enemy is blinded by darkness. Duh. Temper. Weapon strength is increased by 14 points. I'm definitely buying that. It's a spell that totally works, and I'm going to use it all the time. And slow. Slows the enemy's thinking and action. Sure. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to get it. I will also default in the direction of things that affect all enemies. Lamp. Removes the dark condition. No. Mute, yes. Ailid, yes. Invisibility, yes. Mute, yes. Anti-lightning, yes. Invisibility, yes. Doing good. So we've explored everywhere that can be explored inside of here. Now we're going to go on a little coastal trip where we basically have to explore everything else on the map that we can get to via that. I'm not going to explore the entire ocean. That's what a crazy person would do. Especially after that guy said there's no ports in the north. But I am going to sail around. Just going to do a little... But first... Yapatapatapa. Ooh. Brutal encounter. So everyone, as far as like, you can see the pounding that they've taken. Thor is the highest, followed by Rosa, followed by Slick and Zap. Like, the ones that are taking the most beating, especially a thief in that spot is not meant to be in that spot. A thief in that spot is meant to just be, like, not dying. Exploring the coast here. There's a little dusty town. A lot of dead people here. This is a tomb. Is it a tomba? Not dying, sounding like a good plan. Thank you, I'm very sharp. And also incredibly humble. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Okay. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Great. Who's Sarda and where is he? If the orb of earth begins to shine again, the earth shall revive. Sorry, man. That orb is dark as my heart. I'm a farmer. Well, you're doing a shit job. I am Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I am here investigating. Great. Pass through the Titan's tunnel, then south to find Sarda, the sage. Where's the Titan's tunnel? They say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. In the northern world, there was once a prosperous civilization, but now it is in ruins. Okay. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Okay. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Good to know. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Un? No. The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. This was an obsessive grinding spot. this suit of steel armor, where I was like, the fuck? Why is that so expensive? The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. Okay. I got it. Let me just rest at 100 gold a night. My goodness. Let me just explore. Gotta get my lay of the land. Sharp as a bowling ball. Dull as a steak knife. Alright, nothing to see here. Aha! Was ist das? The little animation for this Titan always cracked me up. He's like, hey. Hey, juggle my balls, hey. No one passes this road. No one passes. No, none shall pass. And I can't fight him. I never understood it. Never. I never understood why I couldn't fight him. Like, how big and strong is he that I can't be like, okay, none shall pass? Check this shit out. Made no sense to me. But okay. None shall pass. Ogres are kicking the shit out of me. On up here. Alright, nothing. Level 12. Poor, you're so strong. That must be the Earth Cave they told me about. Nothing down here. Better check just in case. So there's also the hidden part in this Earth Cave, which is the Giant's Tunnel, where every step you take, you have to fight a giant. Which, needless to say, I am ill-equipped to be fighting right now. But I will show that at the end. I will do a counterclockwise pattern of engagement. Cobras, I remember you. You guys are strong. Oh boy, this is a cave where there's going to be a lot of strong energy. Seth, play me a toot from your lute. Beautiful music fills the air. Welcome in. Damn! Oh, it's an earth elemental. Oh boy. Oh, he's not undead. Ah! But he does hit me for 90 damage. Fuck! He's like, ah, that really hurt. I'm just gonna stay here for a while and slowly bleed. Temper your sword. Attack with more vigor. Oh, he's much stronger now. Don't worry. Now his attack is much stronger. Didn't seem that much stronger. That's weird. It's almost like the spell doesn't work. I've been grinding for days with my black belt white mage party, and am almost ready to enter this cave. What level are you? I always liked some version of that party. 15? It's tough. When he's your only damage dealer, that's really rough. But endgame, having them keeping him alive is going to be so fucking sweet for you. It's going to be a real treat. Well, yes. Eventually the black belts get good. The white mages are actually relatively tanky, which is unexpected. You wouldn't think like, oh good, these things will be tanky, but they are. You're doing it, Lone Star. You're doing it. I can't believe it. The Schwartz. It's working. I am excited for the black belt to carry everyone to victory. Don't discount being a high level with all those white wizards with the fade spell. Boom. I mean, non-elemental damage, just boom, 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 plowing through people. Pretty dope. Just saying. That's coming out this week. It's coming out this week next year. Fuck you for doing that to my brain. My poor little brain. Motherfucker, you know I have to wait a year for this thing to come out. You know that! She did it. Like, I hit him with a hammer. Ow. He's so strong. Yes, it is next year. You did that on purpose. You know it's next year. And you know that it's next year. Can I put Earth to sleep? I wonder. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Anyway, I'm almost out of magic, so... I'm all out of magic. I'm so lost without you. The other problem is there's no potion shop here, so I have to go all the way back to Corneria to refill my potions every time. You seriously thought it was this week? Well, then I apologize. I thought you were playing a vicious trick on me. No, it is next year. Oh, this fucking guy again. Alright, beep-a-doop-a-beep-a-beep-a-boo. Can I slow him down? Will that have an effect on him? Let's find out together. Ooh, that's a big hit. Slow! Ineffective. Hog. Oh. I'm invisible. You can't get me. How about I put him to sleep? Ineffective. You can't hit me. I'm so slick. Oh, God, poor Slick. Oh, God, he cut him in half. He cut him in half like he was a magic trick. Don't even have a hold spell left. Fire! Well, there goes Slick. Don't worry, his dead body is perfectly fogged over. And it's alright. We got a heal potion. It was totally worth it. We're holding his dead body and we're like, look, buddy! We found a heal potion! No, we can't give it to you. You're dead. Yeah, no, there's no Phoenix Downs in this game. Seems like a big oversight. But what are you gonna do, right? Oh well. Let's just drag your dead body back to town. That is level 12. Well, Rosa is dead. Everyone's dying on me. This is the run where everyone just keeps dying all the time. And I just have to keep bringing them back to life, because there's no point in crying over spilled bodies. Super Mario Wonder. That's the one where you can turn into different shit, right? Yeah. I'll tell you what I did do. I bought it for the kids, because they said they wanted to play it. And in typical kids fashion, they played it for... They played it for a minute. And then they were like, we're good. Like, what do you mean you're good? Like, we're done. We're done. We don't want to play anymore. What do you mean you don't want to play anymore? You know how much Nintendo games cost? Yeah, we're good. Oh. Biddle has been obsessed with Slay the Spire too. So, and he's really good at it. Yeah, 5 minutes of play. Combined. From all three. So, whatever. In fact, I think Mario Wonder was the game where I finally was like, you know what, I'm just not going to buy them anything anymore. And they haven't asked, and so there you go. It's just a lot of Roblox games, and occasionally like a Slay the Spire or something like that. But... my parents couldn't peel me away from a new game. Still can't. Well, some might say that you've got it all figured out there, Plunge. Whoa, what a stunning encounter. It was just a different time. There was much less shit to do, and now there's just everything everywhere competing for all your attention. I don't blame them. I'm just, as a parent, I'm not gonna be like, okay, well, if you're not gonna... if you don't care about a game anymore, I don't need you to care. I'm just not going to spend money on something that you don't even have a passing interest in playing. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Important text coming in. Da-da-da. So here we go. Not you, silly. Here we go. The magic and terrible giant tunnel. Where you're just like, what? Giants? Oh my god, these guys are giant. And you don't realize that you're one step in, then you're two step. I figure 3 steps in, so 5 encounters is when you finally start to realize, wait a second, I might be in trouble here. You're like, hey, every step appears to be a giant encounter. Which is great for leveling up. But it's not technically grinding because you're exploring. And now I'm like, well, I'm in it. I might as well go through it. And you only go through it once. Because if you go through it more than once, that's grinding. But if you go through it once, that's exploring. This is my grind spot at the moment with the giants. May I recommend, Dom, if I would be so callous, to go to the Crescent Lake, and that way you can get giants there and other high XP characters, and then you can just run to the inn and heal. You don't have to run here, go through this, go back to town, do it that way. You know what I mean? That just seems like a much easier way to grind up to like level 20, especially with a squishy black belt. Yeah, no, you can have a... You didn't ask, Volmac. No, you just need the boat. Here, hold on, I'll show you. Well, I can't show you because I'm in a cave right now. I'm in a motherfucking cave. Look at me, made of earth. Let me get out of the cave and I'll show you where to go on the map. How many more steps? How many steps must obsessive take to get out of the hallway of giants? The answer, my friend, is written in the code. The answer is written in the code. How many times must I... There it is. Well, that was how many times. There it is. You were just sabotaging me the whole time. It was just... Yeah, it was just brutality. I am writing Crescent Lake, bottom right of the map. Yep, the place where you get the canoe. But you can just grind their free canoe. Also, you had encounters off, Bolnek. I don't want to hear it. Alright, so that's the entire first floor of the Earth Cave explored. We're doing it, guys. Uh-oh. You're doing it, Peter. Please don't stun Rosa. Thank you. You're doing it, Peter. What am I, happy thoughts? Not being on this catapult. That's a happy thought. Let's go with that. I only turned them off when I got lost. Granted, that was a lot. I did have them on a lot. That is true. There was a very extended section of the game where the idea that there was a map for you to follow was something incredibly foreign to you. 8,000, so I can get a couple of these. I would like to learn the life spell. That seems like a valuable spell. And let me see what else they have before I see what other spell I want to learn. Slow 2, Warp, Fire 3. Definitely gonna learn Fire 3. Bane! Bane! I don't know if I would take Slow 2 over Warp. But I would also start to ask myself the question where it's like, okay, I want to learn Bane, and it's like, okay, great. And I'm like, I want to learn Warp, and it's like, sorry, you can't learn that. I'm like, but I'm a wizard! What do you mean I can't learn that? Like, I wouldn't be hip to how the game was trying to finagle stuff. I'm hip to a lot of things, but I'm not hip to that. Oh, no, I'm not hip to that. I don't know how the spells work. Oh, God, just not dropping a tent right there. Brutal! Alright, full exploration time. Snake! Snake, it's a snake. Apparently, a lot of the spells don't work, or their effectiveness is overrated. I'll put it that way. But some of them straight up just don't work, which is very funny to me. But I am playing, that's part of the rule set I'm under. I have to assume that the spells work. So in my mind, this temper spell is perfectly useful, and I will cast it for every boss fight. Because why wouldn't I? Also, check out this unguarded treasure room over here. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there's not an earth elemental waiting on both sides of the door that I'm going to have to kill going in and going out. Oh, wait. Maybe I can hold it. Hold it right there, pal. Ow. Ineffective. You know, a lot of these spells seem to be ineffective. Is that just my imagination? Or are a lot of these spells ineffective? You guys, am I just imagining it? Or are a lot of these spells ineffective? A wooden shield. A fucking wooden shield. And 5,000 gold pieces. Well, that's fine. It makes up for the wooden shield slightly. Let me try Fire 2! Ha! Booyah. Fire 2, the way to go. He's got an iron shield. Why do I need a shield made of wood when I got a shield made of iron, son? Sounds like somebody's in the wooden shield propaganda camp. Rup, rup. Banana. Oh, he's poisoned. Quick, give me a tincture. Wood is a renewable resource, far better than steel. Well, I'm not judging it on its renewability. I'm judging it of what's going to protect me in a battle when someone tries to smack me in the face. A lot of gargoyles. Yep. Yep, another door. We still have to look at what's up top there. A coral sword. Oh, no bull here. Let's see what the coral sword is compared. 2542. 2642. Ha! Take that, ruined sword. You've been ruined by coral. Surely 8-year-old you is allowed to make the observation that some spells never work. At what point did 8-year-old you just go, fuck these bullshit spells? Never. I always thought Saber worked. I would give the gauntlet to, my fighter and make sure he casts Saber before boss battles, because I was like, well, it's gonna make it more powerful. I didn't know Protect Rings protected from death, but I knew they protected from something, so I'd give them to my wizards. Like, just not... Yeah. Never mind the wood shield factory in my yard. In some big wood. Love me some big wood. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh my god, it's so many ogres. Too many ogres. Too many ogres. Too many ogres, so many ogres. Nothing, right? Oh my god, it's every snake in the world. I haven't fully yet explored this floor. I'm running out of magic, and my purification tinctures are running dreadfully low. Oh, this is the end of the floor. Good, now I've explored it. Now that I have explored the floor, I can leave and return. Oh boy. Well, someone's about to die. I only have one beer potion left. Sorry, Slick. Eee. You cannot sleep here. Alright, don't let me forget that after I save in Corneria, to use the cabin to get it out of my inventory. She's not using any of her spells, which is like a weird... It's a weird thing. Like, I understand... I should be using her spells more, is what I'm saying. I'm not being good about that because I'm also just sort of in a half kamikaze mode, but I don't need to not use her spells. Not like I'm gonna run out. That's why I'm a male stripper. Hell yeah. This guy knows what's up. Get some more loud healing potions. Alright, now we're gonna explore the 3rd floor of the Earth Cave, and then the 4th floor, and then the 5th floor, and then the... I think the Earth Cave will be a good stopping point for today. But let's get it. We're gonna get it first, guys. We're gonna kill that vampire and restore the Earth Crystal, because that's how it's gonna work. I forgot to use the cabin again. Ugh, okay, I'll remember when I get to a town. Love me some Earth Crystal. Light it up, baby. I love me some Lich that isn't armed with a fucking nuke spell. Ah, God, Zap is just brutalized by gargoyles. Oh, God. What a brutal assassination of both my character and my party. Well, I do have life spells. I wasn't expecting to use 2 at the same time so quickly, but here we are. Man, Zap is just getting fucking zapped around today. If only there was some armor specifically designed for wizards that made them more resilient. Oh well. Just an oversight from the game, I suppose. Alright, exploring everything. A tent! Oh, good. By the way, there's nothing useful in any of these rooms, with the exception of money, which is always nice. Take that, you wizards from Westerly Place fucks. Nothing up here. Oh boy. No harm done. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. It's just so upsetting that we have literal Bruce Wayne wannabes running all over the world, and none of them have decided to use their extreme wealth to become Batman. Like, I think Elon Musk said today that with growing AI, the only answer is a global universal basic income. He didn't say, I'm going to start a global universal basic income fund and pledge 90% of my wealth to make it happen, or blah, blah, blah. He was just like, hey, here's what y'all should do. Good luck. Not one Batman out there. And if they are out there, they're doing too good a job of keeping themselves a secret. That's a lot of money. Ah, the room full of bats. I've talked about this with your other half on occasion, Volmec. The idea of what would be sort of like globally the prize that you could say to a multi-billionaire, right? You can say, congratulations, you've made X amount of money. You did it. You solved capitalism. Congratulations. Ugh, another one of these guys. Great. You know, good for you. No, I'm not talking about a moral, you know. So what would you say to them where it's like, great, your net worth is capped at X billion dollars. Everything you make after that can't be attributed to you or your personal wealth. But because of that, now because nobody can be worth more than $5 billion, you get X number, you get X perks. Like, nothing costs them anything anyway, and there's already places that only billionaires can go to. So it would be like, oh, the billionaire fund pays for these resorts that only billionaires can go to and blah, blah, blah. So they can still have their, like, secret happy island fuckboy kind of whatevers. But then there would be no billionaires. Give up your whole fortune, get unlimited credit card for life. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not even about money for them. At that point, it's just more about recognition, right? So you'd want to be the first person to just be like, oh, I did it, and now my network gets capped at this. My company still makes money. All excess money gets recirculated to employees and blah, blah, blah. But I can't enrich myself any further from this. Maybe it would change their motivations if they didn't keep seeing a number, you know? Or if it wasn't one person in a company, but every employee, and all of a sudden a company was too valuable, and they're like, what are we gonna do? You break it up! Because you're not supposed to have monopolies anymore. We fixed this already. Unobtainium. That's very good. I like the callback. They will and already do hide anything past their personal limit in corporations. Yeah, but again, if it's a global solution, there can't be Uzbekistan, where a country's like, you can hide all your money here, we don't care. Globally, it would have to be like, you cannot hide it anywhere. If you do, we will take it as a globe and we will kill you. The only solution now, I mean, we're in a position now where the only solutions are global solutions. You can't expect a country to do anything because there will always be some fucking dickhead country that's like, you can fucking rape children here. This is the country for you. Come on. All living things were born to die. No one can defeat me, the vampire. No one. No need. Just give them the card. They can buy anything they want, do anything. Money gets out, back to work for real people. I mean, that's a hope. Arm. I'm pretty sure vampires don't like fire. Oh, why didn't I use Fire 3? I literally bought Fire 3 for this fight and did not evoke the Fire 3. Oh well. Well, there you go. I did it, you guys. The Earth Crystal is Nope. I don't understand. I found a ruby. Yeah. If there's a number, right? If there's a number that we can all agree on, that this is what a sustainable amount of money is for a human being to survive, right? And anything over that goes towards infrastructure and all of these other things at an exorbitantly high rate, right? Like, everyone gets taxed 20%, 30%, 25%. And then if you make over a certain amount, you get taxed fucking 90%, like it used to be. There's a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil? Although we'll see. Again, my hope is that a lot of the policies that are coming out, if a policy shows that it works and makes money and enough people don't think it's the dreaded S word, then they'll be like, oh yeah, why can't we have that? Why can't we do that? And it's a good question. And hopefully their answer will start to be like, oh, we can have that. We can do that. The people who told us that we can't have that and we can't do that are the ones just trying to preserve their own wealth. Your face is wealth. My income doesn't feel like wealth. It feels like an in one door and out the other kind of thing. Stop poisoning me, you guys. I'm so fragile. Stop poisoning me. Ah, I'm so poisoned. I'm so poisoned. But what is wealth? I would say I would change the terms from worth to wealth. I would change the term wealth to worth. Net worth is something. So my income is part of my worth in terms of society. I don't judge my worth by it, but if someone had to say, like, making a life insurance policy for me or something like that, they would judge my worth by the income that I came in. I think wealth is the above and beyond of that. I think anything that reaches past a certain point that a human being would say, this is enough money for me to live on based on where I want to live. Now, again, that is subjective. Some people want to be wealthy. They want to have the nicest things. That is the way that they can be like, I am winning. This is a way for my brain to justify my position, which I feel is high or higher than what everyone else is. And I'm going to do that by saying, I make this much. Someone made a very interesting point. I can't remember where I heard it, but I like it. Which is that we used to ask people, before the 80s, before the stock market boom and all of these people making ridiculous amounts of money, we used to ask people what they did for a living. And your job had to be interesting. It didn't matter how much you made. What mattered was, what did you do and was it interesting? And then it just became, well, it didn't matter if your job was interesting as long as you made a shit ton of money. And then you had all these people who had never done anything, never did anything, getting finance jobs on Wall Street and making a shit ton of money. They're like, what do you do? What do you mean, what do I do? I work on Wall Street. That must be boring. Yeah, I made $7 million last year. Holy shit. One time, I have 5 million in interest accounts. I could make 100,000 a year without working. One time. One time. That'd be great. That's the end goal. Is just to have enough money saved up where you can just live. I mean, tax them one time. No. I don't know. Again, it should be... There needs to be some sort of, like, transparency for it. And I don't know what it's going to look like, but you can basically, like, fill in the blanks of me saying I should be able to say what my taxes go to. And if there is a mandatory minimum amount towards something, that's fine. But I can say, okay, I'm going to contribute the mandatory minimum, and I have to make up this extra 10%. I'd like it all to go towards special education programs. I'd like it to go towards infrastructure. I would like it not to go towards the military. I will contribute my mandatory 1% to go murder people abroad, because apparently that's what we do, but I would like to not contribute any more than that. You know? Let the people determine where they want their money to go. None of this capital gains bullshit. Well, now you're getting into the stuff of, like, I can get a value of a loan. I can get a loan based on my value of stocks that I don't have to tax until I sell them, but I can get an interest-free loan on them based on their value, but I'm not selling them, but they are valuable, so they're worth something, but they're not. Yeah, it's total bullshit. If you want pass, give me the ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorite. I still don't know why I can't just kill him. Doesn't make any sense to me why I cannot just kill him. A great axe. Money. Money. A silver helmet. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver helmet came down upon his head. 39.64. 38.54. Not quite. Man, this silver sword really does some heavy lifting for a long time in this game, let me tell you. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver helmet came down upon a head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver helmet made sure he was dead. The interest earned is capital gains, not incomes, that get taxed at a lower rate. So the guy with 5 million making 100K in interest and not working pays less tax than someone working 80 hours a week to make the same 100K. God bless America. Nothing here but old pots. That's where he keeps all his dry goods. Gross. His one table with his dry goods. Here's my bed as I sit by the fire. Well, good night. I'm just gonna take a little napsy-poo. News. Use this rod behind the vampire's room, hiding deep inside. So deep, you guys. So deep inside, you will find the cause of the Earth's rot. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Thanks for being all the way out here with a fucking titan in the way. Ridiculous. They might also do it differently in Canada, which is what Debts might be talking about. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to make it down, fully explore the 4th floor, and then go kill Lich, but we'll find out together. Me too. Someday. Someday the bow will break. Oh, let me go refill my health potions. Beep boop bop boop beep boop boop bop boop beep boop bop boop beep boop boop bop boop beep boop bop boop beep boop boop bop boop beep boop bop boop boop bop 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 bop. Well, all I know is, regardless of what you guys tax, you get more for your tax dollars than we do. That's kind of the only thing that matters. That I don't mind being taxed. Like, I live in a village right now where the taxes are kind of high, but we get all kinds of, like, trash pickup and recycling and large trash. Like, we get some services that I'm like, all right. I never have to make a run to the dump. I don't have to do any stuff like that. You can leave a fucking car on the street and they'll just come pick it up. Yeah, I never seen any of them. It seems like we don't do a lot of great stuff with them. I think they should... Oh, I cast the wrong spell. I think they should... If they did a survey where they were like, okay, here's your effective tax rate. What do you want to spend your money on? How do you want to contribute? We're still gonna do whatever. I think a tremendous amount of people would say, I don't want my funding, I don't want my tax dollars to go towards the military. You know, the Doge thing was such a giant farcical piece of shit. Because it was like, we need to find military waste. We need to cut government waste. And it's like, well, I'm no expert, but there's one giant glut of government waste just waiting for somebody to, No, not going to touch the military? Cool. Yeah, food stamps, terrible. Too many people just, like, always eating food and stuff. I mean, what's up with that? Am I right? Food. Crazy. People are crazy. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Don't worry, guys. One day we're all gonna be super duper wealthy Twitch streamers, and then, boy, talk about getting taxed on stuff. I think I make like $200 a year from Twitch or whatever it is, but it's enough because of how they file the forms and everything, where Mrs. Repulsive is just like, I can't believe how much fucking taxes we have to pay on this stupid money you make from Twitch. And I'm like, sorry I'm so successful? Sorry I'm the greatest streamer of all time? My bad. The nerve. The jealousy, really. The jealousy. I think it's... Somehow she said it's worse than a 1099. Which I didn't know something could be worse than a 1099, but judging by her reaction, she says, oh, it's worse. The plate shatters, revealing a stairway. Where does it go now? I'm gonna trust my, my accountant wife, but thank you for letting me know. It's just a hobby income. Don't worry, IRS. I just do this for funsies. God damn it. It's not real money. It's funsy money. Money. A wooden staff? Really? Bullshit. I keep forgetting to sell that stuff. Oh god, sphinxes! Ah! They're way too powerful for this part of the game. Good thing I'm armed with a life spell. Why did I use a harm 3 spell? You idiot. Lots of money in this room. Ah, oh, that was a hot square. Hot square, jungle in the city. I don't want to bring you back from the bed dead twice. I keep forgetting I have a life spell. Very handy. Although, you cannot use it in combat. Why would I want to have a spell that I could use in combat to bring someone back to life and continue fighting? That's crazy. That's what a crazy person would want. Said the makers of this game. Nothing that way. Holy shit, look at this shit show. Let's see what happens when I use a Bane. Ah, well that was very effective. Although I do need to keep one, because Lich is not gonna unlichify himself. Nothing down there. Oh, there's something there. I knew I'd catch it. Nice try, game. Fucking wizards, man. Let me be, wizards. Thank you. Apparently, Mr. HL and Mr. MC are at your house right now. Oh, what's the occasion for their attendance? That's nice. What a treat. Man, these guys just keep popping up. No idea. I'm not there. No, I understand that. I understand your physical presence is literally elsewhere. What I'm asking is you receive the information of their existence there. So at some point you were probably informed in some way what that existence was about. Why aren't you there? Well, I didn't know they'd be there. I didn't know there was a fucking party at your house and everyone was invited except for you and me, apparently. Sure makes a fella feel swell. I mean, yes, we are in other states, present Hensley, but still. But still. Oh, wait, I'm over it. Okay, here we go. That's everything on this floor. I mean, you do have a nice setup. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Get on board, Max Computer, and do your stream tight. Then it's the Final Fantasy thrust until it drives you insane. Let's do the Volmec again. Oh, he almost died. That would have sucked. How are we doing on magic? Him, not so much. Her, relatively okay. I don't know what the Earth Elemental would do. But here I am looking. I gotta explore everything. I gotta map it all in my mind. Yeah, see? Gotta map it all in my mind. Now, I will not do what I thought I had to do when I was younger. And I will say this. For funsies, I will let you guys know the depth of my stupidity when I get to Lich. And if I beat Lich, I will... Because I considered putting this in as the rule set, and then I was like, I cannot do that. I will literally go insane if I make myself do that. I am keeping that. Purify your body in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. So let's see if I can actually build it. Wait, you don't have to sell your body? Well, I mean, you can. Depends on what you can get. Am I right? Depends on what your commission is. The fiend's ball cracks open. An ominous cloud rises and an evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the fiend of earth. Hello, Lich. And now we're going to cast I forgot to get anti-ice. So that's cool. I'm going to try casting Mute. He's going to cast his 1 Fire 3. Although Bane doesn't work, Quake does. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Temper. Haha. Because I'm smart. And this spell totally works. And I totally remembered to get Ice 2. Mute? Ineffective. Well, there you go. Duke Nukem. That's good. I like that. Look at my new tempered sword and how much damage it does. Alright, Cure 2 on Zap. Zap. Blast him with Fire 3! Get him, Zap! Yikes. Well, she's just taking a little siesta. Oh. Well, there you go. There's my nice little... the 126 still applies to this, because I've never technically done this combination before. But there you go. So there you go. So. Waits for Saber. Someday Saber will come. So take this broken Saber. So this was me as a kid. Again, I did not include this in the run because I didn't want to make myself crazy. I would walk forward... light up the orb, and then turn around and walk out of the shrine. I would have to walk my way all the way out of the Earth Cave because I didn't know that if I just did that, the world's first Skyrim door existed. This was me with every fiend. I was like, oh boy, I made it all the way to Tiamat. I hope I can make it out without dying. Or I would use the exit. I was so happy to get the exit spell because it meant that I could just exit out. You have no idea how angry I was when I realized that I could just step on that thing and walk out. Well, I mean... you have no encounters, so it was just a pleasant walk for you. The easy exit? This run is a mockery and I disqualify it immediately. There is a portal after all of the bosses. Welcome to my world, Volmec. Welcome to my brutal, brutal world. Well, that was pretty good. For 2.5 hours. Doing the Marsh Cave was like, you fuckers. You let me do it, you fuckers. That was pretty good. The Marsh Cave, got that. Got everything with the Mystic Key. Cleaned out the Earth Cave. Now this next part's gonna suck. Because we actually have to go into the volcano and clear out the volcano. No speed skipping to the Ice Cave. And then going to the Ice Cave without using a save, and then you're at the ice cave and you're like, oh boy, I made it, and oh shucks, I just got turned into stone, or oh shucks, I just got murdered, and oh shucks, and now my people are dead, and now I'm limping back in my canoe, hoping not to be murdered. And by the way, once you limp back, what are you going to do with the floater? You don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what to do with it. One person knows what to do with it. And where are they? Are they in the Crescent Lake town? No. No. You don't know where they are. Nobody knows where they are. But I'll show you where they are. It does burn your feet. Those 99 potions go away in a fucking hurry. All right. Who is on the internet, I wonder? By the way, thanks everyone for showing up. I appreciate this. This is lots of fun. I have to remember to, stream more instead of just pretending to stream. Is there anybody doing Final Fantasy? Is there anyone doing original Final Fantasy? There is. FFR Week 4 practice. I don't know what that means, but they're the only one that I see that is playing the original, and maybe they can explain to me what FFR Week 4 practice means. Aw, thanks, Fleebs. Well, let's see what Sweetie Bit Racing is doing with their practice. We'll all go say hi to them. In the meantime, thanks everyone for a great stream. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow for some more. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. It's Saturday. Bye.